The Tek Canteen, one of the most overpowered items in Ark Survival Evolved that I don't feel like's talked about enough. So here we are, we're going to talk about everything the Tek Canteen can do and why you need it in Ark Survival Evolved. Hey, before we get started though, make sure to like button, subscribe to Become a Human Being, and make sure to check out some of the series. I mean, we're doing a modded series now, so go check that out. Hell yeah. First of all, you learn Tek Canteen at level 101, and this is what it costs: 6 cementing paste, 5 element, 2 ingots, and 10 polymer. This does mean that you have to craft it within this big boy, which is the Tek Replicator, which means that you would have needed to defeat a boss, at least Gamma boss on Genesis 2, which isn't that difficult if your frame rate stays consistent. Mine doesn't tend to stay consistent, as you can tell. So what's so special about the Tek Canteen? Well, first of all, it holds 3 times as much as a regular canteen. So this is a canteen with 300, and it can hold 300. This guy can hold 900. You can get 4 drinks out of this canteen. So 4 times 3, you can get 12 drinks out of this canteen. Amazing. Maths. It works exactly the same as any other canteen. You go up to water and press E here, or if it's on your hotbar, you just go into water and you can press it there. Also a nice little addition that it's got. You can right click and turn it to hot. You see that? Bam. Hot, hot, and hot. Now, if you've got water in the canteens already and you turn it to hot, you then have to go refill the canteens. It will not work. Okay, so now let's get into why you have hot and cold drinks. Why can you change the temperature of the drink? Well, obviously it helps with your hypo and hyperthermal resistance. So I've got naked for you, and this is my hypo and hyper. We're 0-0 at the moment, apparently. We're just invincible. So we've got 0-0, hyper, and hypo. What we're going to do is we're going to drink one of them right now. So we're going to drink the cold one right now. We've now got hypothermal insulation, which is minus 210, and hyperthermal insulation, which is 421, which means that we can withstand the heat a lot more. And as you can see, we've got a nice little cold icon there. We've got hypothermia. That's how cold we are. We're losing health because we're that cold, which is not great for when you're 0-0. But if you're in Scorched Earth, this is a key item. You can just go and use that in Scorched Earth and just stop getting heat stroke. It's amazing. You need that for Scorched Earth. So you've pretty much guessed it. If the cold one makes you resistant against the heat, the hot one will make you resistant against the snow and the cold, and you would be correct with that. So as you can see right now, we're now opposite. We've got minus 210 hyper, but hypothermal's 421. So now we've gone the opposite way, and we're a little bit too hot. So we may be sweating a little bit. This is good for using it in snow biomes, for example over in the island, which I'll go show you in a second. However, I've tested this in rag snow, and it does not work. Rag snow, the murder snow, still kills you. Sorry about that. Oh boy, it is sure hot in this desert. Look at that. With hypothermia, we're just dying out right now. Our health is slowly dropping. We're at 90, 89. It's just continuously dropping. I guess I'll just drink some of this cold. This cold Tek beverage. Oh, look at that. We're now not dying. We're not hot. We're not dying. And our health is actually increasing. Thanks, Ark. That's the Tek Canteen in the heat. Well, it's only if you could spawn in one of these now. Mr. Dodo, I think wearing the ghillie suit over into the snow biome was a terrible idea. We are definitely freezing, and we have the hypothermia right now. I really wish... Oh, look! We got a hot beverage. Let's just drink that. And then we get a nice little buff. I'm no longer freezing. My YouTube don't demonetize me off. And we're now getting a bit of health. We can survive island snow again. Let's fly back home. Okay, so we spoke about the hypo and the hypothermal benefits of having the hot and cold drinks. But what are the other buffs that you can get? Well, with the cold one, when you drink the cold one and the hot one, both get this running man with an X behind. What that means is that you'll get a stamina drain reduction. So your stamina will drain a hell of a lot less. As you can see, we're running right now, and our stamina is going down, but it's not as dramatic without. So as you can see, we're losing one every now and again. I mean, I'd say every 2 seconds we're losing one. As without it, I mean, it's a lot more significant. It's a lot worse, which means that you could do a lot more running. You could fight a little bit more. You get a nice little buff that it is active. Obviously, it's about half the time of what the iced water effect is. But this is a lot of running that you can do, especially if you buff up your stamina a lot. What about the hot one? What does the hot one give you extra? Well, it actually gives you 2 things extra. You drink the hot one, you'll get the nice little toasty effect to get your, if you're in the cold, you get your running man, so you can run for longer with better stamp. But you see, you get this little icon that looks like snowflakes with the red cross in the background, and you can stack these, so you can just keep drinking them, and it keeps topping up. And basically, what that is, it is the anti-freeze or freeze immunity, which basically will stop you being frozen. I'm guessing this is for mainly PvP. You can drink some of this when someone's chasing you with a mana, and they can't freeze you. They can still kill you with the ice breath, but at least there'll be less grieving with freezing freezing. Maybe with snowballs it won't work if someone dive bombs you with a snowball. So you got 10 seconds of not being frozen, which might be good because you keep running. You can drink this 12 times, so you can run and you can stack it, and you can just keep topping this up while someone's chasing you with a mana. Keep topping up those 10 seconds. Every time you get down to 1 second, you gotta top it up again, and those guys are not gonna be able to freeze you. But like I said, they'll probably be able to kill you. Anyways, that's the Tek Canteen. I feel like not many people have spoke about this in a video. It is super OP, and it can help you in so many different ways. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like button, subscribe to Premium Bean, and I'll see you in the next one of our Destiny.